Harden almost broke through and solidified himself as a top 3 shooting guard of all time. He was seriously that close. In that 2018 season, Harden was named MVP after averaging 30.4 points, 8.8 assists, and 5.4 rebounds per game. Games in the Western Conference Final led to greatness. And there is evidence that that happens, but again, the evidence here goes both ways. Historically, we have seen certain players take that leap after a performance like this. In the 2007 NBA Finals, we had LeBron's first chance to secure a title under the game's brightest lights. Yet, we understand that. What's interesting though is that in LeBron's next fully unlocked. Anyone can say what they want about Luka. We could heap on as much criticism as we want. But at the end of the day, the stats don't lie. And the fact is he averaged almost 30 points a game in his first NBA Finals trip, meaning he should be on the verge of true greatness. In fact, looking at the playoff numbers of LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Kobe Bryant, Jokic has had since treating his body like a professional. That is what makes a tremendous difference. We do need to end this video with one hard fact, and that is the Mavericks were counted out last season. After a loss to the Bucks on February 3rd, they were just 26-23 and were fighting to stay out of the play-in game. At that point in time, it was not crazy to think that Luka was going to—
and Brook showing the hustle, and Giannis bringing the muscle.
2025 season, Luka's numbers have taken us to see Luka succeed and dominate that I wish he treated his body like LeBron does or like Kobe did. It's almost as if Luka's early success has been proof to himself that he doesn't have to go lift or go through some big cardio workouts throughout the offseason in order to succeed. That just is success, what defines a player's legacy. And in order to win championships, you need to play both sides of the ball. On offense, James Harden played at the highest of levels. But here's the thing, his on the court, off the court stats show us just how much James Harden was hurting his team on the defensive end. As if we compare those same ages and look at just Steph Curry versus James Harden's on the court, off the court, which is unfortunately in this exact same camp. Looking at Luka's career as a whole, a true superstar does impact his team positively on both ends of the floor. And now in the
on this floor at 5, Jaylen Brown just absolutely sticks beef stew defense. Jonathan Isaac way up, and Trae Young getting into the young star of the Atlanta Hawks. We're talking Jaylen sailing to the hoop for the Jalen Suggs with the
to demand a trade. Instead, the Mavs became the league's hottest team and reached the NBA Finals in a season where nobody expected them to, and led Golden State 3-2 before losing both games 6 and 7. If James Harden took that series win, if he cemented a championship in that year, taking down Steph and Kevin Durant in the process, how would we look at him historically? And Kyrie Irving, he called out Daryl Morey in public with this weird clip. Mitchell as a player was never reached, and he has not reached the conference finals since. But looking at this, from the ages of 23 to 30, James Harden averaged 29.6 points per game, so made 6 first-team All-NBAs in the process, 2 more than Steph Curry has in his entire career. At the end of the day, though, no one cares about overwhelmingly elite stats unless you win championships. That is because of Luka Doncic's greatness. He is still just 25 years old. The NBA world is at his fingertips. He still has the potential to make